Angry Fan Movement, the Cypher. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Young Triz, all the way live and direct from the West Coast. You know what it is. It's my recap for the AHAT first annual Young Bizill Barfest battle rap event that took place last night in Anaheim, California. So, it's basically a event OD and AHAT put together in honor of Young B the Future. That was his home battle league, and recent few months ago he passed away. So that was in honor of him. His parents was there, his brothers, his close family members, homeboys, all of them came out from Moreno Valley and rap for Young B, and you know what I mean. They did their thing. They had few events. I mean, not few events, but few battles taking place. The card was it was a good card. I ain't gonna lie, but two battles didn't take place, and I'll get into that later on into the blog as far as what happened with those two battles that didn't get to take place. But as far as the battles that did take place, it's some nice up and coming battle rap talent that's out here on the West Coast. For those that don't know, the first battle, it was pretty much I guess AHAT has this thing called Next, NEXT. You know, they got it like an acronym with the periods and stuff in between each letter or whatever. But I guess it's like their ground zero or proving grounds, or they just give people that trying to get into battle rap a shot at showcasing their talent. So I can't remember the battlers' names as far as the two guys that did the next battle, but it was a 2-round battle, 60 seconds rounds. They both did all right. They both did their thing. Nobody choke up or forget their bars, and I think that's a cool platform for somebody to have for up and coming people that's trying to get their foot in the door of battle rap. That's you got to start off, pay your dues, and take that route. I'm pretty sure now that they have that under their belt or that experience, they can use that as a stepping stone to get to another a 3-round battle, or or 1 round unlimited, or whatever it is they're looking to do with it. So that was cool. The next battle was it was a battle between the Joneses and a dude named King Rico. I'm not sure where the Joneses is from. I'm sure I think he's from Vegas. I ain't for sure. But King Rico is from Compton, and they had a nice 1-rounder. I want to say 5-minute rounds. I gave that battle to King Rico. He came with some shit. Like, he came at his opponent and he was talking that shit. He was talking some real shit. Not to say that Joneses didn't do his thing. He did his thing. I just think King Rico he had more impact on his punches and on the shit that he was saying. Like, overall, like, his performance was there. He did slip up a little bit in the middle of his round, but not to the point where it was a choke, or it was like it didn't affect the outcome of the battle. That's how good it was for him to have that slip up in the 1-rounder and still get the round. So shout out to King Rico, Compton, California. I'm gonna definitely be checking in to see what other battles he got coming up soon. He's gonna come up, trying to see what's going on. If he gonna be a staple at AHAT, and see what they gonna be doing with him, because I think he did pretty good. The next battle was Dre Vicious versus Key Casino. Key Casino from San Bernardino, Dre Vicious from Watts. This is the only battle that was 3 rounds. Was it? I believe I believe this was the only 3-round battle. No, I take that back. They had another 3-rounder. They had 2 3 rounders. Everything else was 1 rounders. But this 3 round battle, it was pretty good, man. Key Casino was doing this thing, and Dre Vicious was doing this thing, but this battle kind of got messed up by somebody in the crowd. And I don't know, fight shit or nothing like that, but it was just more like somebody was drunk and they was kind of like talking through the rounds or whatever. And this was the battle where they really was paying tribute to Young B, because they had, OD had did the intro to the battle, and he had a Young B's mom there, and she had said some words or whatever before the battle, and everyone was paying their respects to Young B, and she was just thankful that people had showed up to support the event, so forth and so on. So we was already on a positive note, and then this dude was like, kind of messing that vibe up, and then he went from one side. I think he was on Key Casino's side at first, and he was saying something during somebody's round, and they were trying to have him hold it down, tell him hold it down. So he was acting like he was just gonna leave and walk outside, and he ended up coming over on Dre Vicious' side, which was right behind me, and him and some other guy kind of got into a war of words, and this is all during, in between, I think, Key Casino's second round and Dre Vicious's third round. And, going into the third round, I think I had the battle 1-1. I think Key Casino had got the first round. I think Dre had got the second round. Key Casino had already won in the third round, and Dre Vicious was getting ready to cook on his third round. I could tell, because his first 4 bars, he was like, he was getting in his bag. And then, it kind of like messed that momentum up, and basically it was like on some Hitman Shotty shit. Like Dre had to like start his whole third round over from the top, because of it ain't like dude went on stage or nothing, but just for the audio purposes, you hear this dude in the back talking loud and saying this, that, and the third. It kind of fucked the shit up. And then, Dre had to start his third round over. So he started his third round over, and I think he ended his third round short because of the whole little situation. It just wasn't cool. But all in all, it's still a debatable battle, depending on, what you want to hear, what you want to, what you like. Key Casino came with some, because Dre is from Grape Street, like Daylight, and he was coming with some grape flips and some, Dre flips, of course, like, Dr. Dre, all these other, how many people, flip the Dre thing. So, he did his thing, Dre did his thing, and, that's just in the building. That kind of like sucked the life out of that battle at the time that it happened. But it didn't stop the battle, and the battle still took place. But I think stopping that momentum of Dre's third round, it was kind of like, damn, that was kind of messed up. But they got through it, and everything turned out cool. Nobody did nothing or turned anything to anything or whatever. So that was cool. Then they had another 1-round battle of I think it was Sonic Soundwavius versus I want to say the dude's name is 6500 from Long Beach. Don't quote me on his name. I think his name is 6500. I know he's from Northside Long Beach. I can't remember if that was his name or not, but I want to say 6500 because I think Sonic Soundwavius was doing some flips with that 6500 or whatever. Called it I got 6500 in February. That's a tax return, and he had flipped that or whatever. So that was a cool round. It was style clash because Sonic Soundwavius is a rapid fire, multiple syllable rapper, and 6500 is like a straight up hood gun bar, you know what I'm saying, just straightforward, you know what I'm saying, hardcore type battle rapper. So Sonic Sound Wavius was doing this thing, and then he had the crowd. The crowd was fucking with him heavy, and then when 6500 went, he was spitting that real shit, and he was talking his shit, and he kind of won the crowd over too. So hard to call a one rounder, because I think I would have liked to see that one go 3 rounds to see who was gonna have the stamina to go all 3 rounds and keep the crowd interested in what they were saying. But if I had to pick a winner, I would go Sonic Sound Wavius, simply because the lyrics that he was actually spitting, and the way that he was spitting them and how he was spitting them is his deliverance, his cadence, and everything. I think it just the skill that he had to pull that off was a little higher than what 6500 was doing. Although 6500 was doing this thing, it was more of a basic 4-bar pattern, punchline, so forth and so on. And the way Sonic Sound Wavius was doing it, it was like he was flipping shit all over the place. So based off of that, I'll give him that 1 rounder. It was a pretty good battle though, all in all. And then the last battle, main event, which like I said, I was gonna speak on it later on. It was supposed to be 2 other battles that was supposed to transpire the same night. One of them, the main event, was supposed to be Danny Myers versus Cali Smooth. And we all know what happened with Cali Smooth in the car accident. So, of course, that battle didn't take place. Danny was in the building, though. And, he was there to support the event for Young B, so forth and so on. But Cali Smooth, he's recovering from the car accident. So, him and Danny Myers did not get the battle. The other battle that was supposed to happen was Mrs. Black Diamond and Vicky Myers. Mrs. Myers, Vicky Myers, whichever one she go by, I'm not sure. I don't know why that battle didn't happen. I recall seeing Miss Black Diamond post in the Angry Fan group that, Miss Myers canceled. So she just had found out, a couple days beforehand that, Miss Myers canceled the battle, but not quite sure why she canceled the battle, because she was there at the event. So if you're there at the event, but you're not going to battle, I don't, what I'm saying? I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just telling it like it is. This is just, what I'm saying, some real shit. And Miss Black Diamond is the homegirl, what I'm saying? Like, I know her personally, and I asked her about it, like, after the event. I was like, yo, what's up? I thought you was, what happened with that? She was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was told that she wasn't going to even be in town. She was going to be doing, something that she had, that came up that she had to do. You know what I'm saying? So she was there at the event, but she wasn't there to battle. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if they gonna if AHAT is gonna schedule it at a later date and do it in Vegas, because they do a lot of their battles in Vegas too. This is just was the LA chapter. For those that don't know about the AHAT umbrella, they do a lot of different events here on the West Coast: Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Colorado, Utah, the southwest part of Texas. West, closer to the West Coast part of Texas. So, as far as that battle goes, it didn't take place either. Those are the 2 battles that were on the card that didn't take place. And the Dre Vicious and Key Casino, I believe, was supposed to be the replacement main event, but they ended up going earlier. Because I think because Young B's mom was there, and they wanted to do that tribute to Young B, before that battle, and you know what I'm saying, I think she had to leave or something like that, or you know, something of that nature happened to where they needed to move the time slot for that up. So the main event, or I guess you could call it the main event. The last battle of the night ended up being Billy Boondocks versus Kid Clutch, and it was a 3-rounder, and it was a pretty good battle. Now I know Billy Boondocks was on the show the other day, and everybody thinks he's a weirdo and all of that shit, and rightfully so. Yeah, he dressed weird. Yeah, he, you know, whatever little antics he pulled to get his views or whatever you want to call. Yeah, that's cool. But when you just like when you there at the event and you know what I'm saying, he start rapping, like, yo, dude got some bars. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? You may not be able to look past, you know, what he had on. Cause the nigga had on a purple and yellow snapback with a black hoodie with some skinny jeans folded up to his kneecaps with some fluorescent, I don't know what kind of socks, pulled up to where the jeans stopped with some red Doc Martin boots and some like a yellow tie hanging off his belt loop on, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, he did his thing though. His first round, I gave him the first round. I gave Kid Clutch the second round. The third round is kind of debatable. I gave it to Billy based off of Kid Clutch had did this. He did this little thing where you know, he was kind of exposing Billy about being a simp or something, and he had audio of Billy, you know, trying to talk to this chick or something, or simping to a chick, or something of that nature. I couldn't really hear the audio. He was trying to play it, you know, to the camera with a little boom box, not a boom box, but like a beat peel or whatever. He was trying to play it so everybody could hear what he was saying on somebody's voicemail or some shit like that. And I kind of lost interest because it was like, you know what I'm saying, like, he not rapping about it. He just, you know, and plus I couldn't hear what the voicemail was saying. So, you know what I'm saying, that was kind of But then after they did that, you know what I'm saying, he had some bars, and he came in with the bars, and then, you know, right when he got me back into what he was saying, he tagged in his sister or his homegirl. He said it was his sister, I'm not sure. S.O. Finesse, and she came in, and she, you know, she came at Billy, you a bitch, and ooh, and she got her little bars off on him, and then he came back in and you know, finished his little bars for his third round. So his third round had a whole lot going on in it, and I don't know. It's a preference. If you like the drama shit, if you like the you know what I mean, you know, I guess you could call it an antic. If you like the little antic trying to expose somebody over a voicemail or whatever, but you know, I know Billy dressed weird and everybody was saying you gay and woo, but like, he on the phone trying to holler at a broad, so it can't be that gay. You know what I'm saying? He just wears clothes the way he wears clothes. This is my thoughts, but you know, never mind that. I had Billy 2-1. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be mad if somebody say Kid Clutch 2-1. It wasn't no bodies for the whole event. Nobody got bodied. Everybody pretty much came with their shit and did they stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even the 1-round battles where somebody just won 1-0, it's not like if somebody say the other person won, you could be, you know, like, oh my God, you lost your mind. It wasn't like that. Everybody really came with they, you know what I'm saying, with their A game, and it was a pretty cool event. The venue that they did it at was real cool. The crowd was cool. You know, they had some vendors in there. There was a chick in there from Warner Brothers. She was giving out free, free everything. She just had a table with a bunch of free stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got, let's see what I got here. I got a blue collar gang license plate cover in honor of the homeboy Stally's album, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I got a Stally air freshener. You know what I'm saying? What else I got? I got some Ghostface killer stickers. You know what I'm saying? What up, Ghost? You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of other little stuff that she had, water bottles, and she had some Wu-Tang frisbees and a whole bunch of other stuff she was just giving out for free. So that was a cool look right there. You know what I'm saying? In between battles, it was a good look. People could go in and out of the venue, go to the parking lot and do whatever they was trying to do, come back in right before the battle start up, and you know what I'm saying? It was cool. Chopped it up with a lot of people that hold weight in battle rap, especially here on the West Coast. Let me shout them. I want to shout out CJ City. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot of bar for bar breakdowns of battles. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube. So if you want to check out CJ City, check him out. Daylight, man. Daylight is a cool dude, man. I know y'all be tripping with the antics and all of that other shit. And, I feel y'all to a certain degree, but this Daylight he wasn't in Daylight mode. You know what I'm saying? He was in, I'm a fan coming here to support OD and, the young Bizill Barfest and all of that. So he was just on some regular just everyday battle rap fan shit. And he you know what I'm saying? I found myself chopping it up with him like major, like me, him, CJ City, and somebody else. We was like for real chopping it up like for a cool minute in between battles about like Blackout 5 and, you know what I'm saying, different battlers and Rum Nitty and Conceited and, you know what I'm saying, Charlie Clips and Rex and just, you know what I'm saying, just like shit that we really be talking about in the battle rap rooms, and you shit that you talk about with other people that you know what I'm saying, your homeboy that you talk about battle rap with. So that was cool, you know what I'm saying. Chopped it up with Danny Myers for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He was running down his itinerary for what he got going on in 2015. And, you know what I'm saying, he was running off some names. I was like, man, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he was supposed to battle Kelly Smooth. That didn't happen. I know y'all seen the post, him and Daylight supposed to get it in December. He said he got Chilla Jones or RBE. He got he got Rex coming up next month on Black Ice Cartel. He got XL coming up in Boston. He named off some more names and some more battles that he got, coming up, this year. That's like really gonna solidify his spot, and not to mention whatever he does in between these battles with his AHAT, his AHAT rappers and other smaller leagues or whatever. He got some shit coming up this year. We're gonna be entertained by Mr. Myers. Who else? Who else did I chop it up with? Oh, shout out to Beast Gatlin. You know what I'm saying? Head of the Queen of the Ring, LA, you know what I'm saying, death certificate. I copped the shirt from him on the spot, you know what I'm saying, to show that support and love. You know what I'm saying, cool dude, man, first time meeting him, you know what I'm saying, so shout out to Beast Gatlin and death certificate and Queen of the Ring, LA. Of course, I chopped it up with my homegirl, Miss Black Diamond, and, you know what I'm saying, she just dropped a little mixtape, so had to cop that from her. So if y'all run into her or y'all see her online, you know what I'm saying, hit her up. Get that No Filters by Miss Black Diamond. You know what I mean? Shameless plug. You know what I'm saying? I just support the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? I try to do my part, try to do what I can do. And you know what I'm saying? Get everything, you know what I'm saying? Just keep helping things go forward, man. Almost out of here. Before I go, last shout out, my man Travis. from the group, Travis Myers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all showing some love. I was out there dolo, you know what I'm saying? I had posted something in the group about being at the event. He hit me in my inbox like, yo, where the event at? You know what I'm saying? What's this? Where? I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I told him where it was at. We inboxed each other, exchanged numbers, told him to come through. I come outside and holler at him, you know what I'm saying? So he happened to live not too far from where it was going down. And he came through, man. He came through and we kicked it with each other the rest of the whole event. You know what I'm saying? So and we chopped it up about a whole bunch of stuff, man, about the whole angry fan movement, about, you know what I'm saying, the whole 9 yards, battle rap in general. You know what I'm saying? Did you used to rap back in the day? You know what I'm saying? Everything, man. Real cool dude, man. And I like that, you know what I'm saying? That's what the Angry Fan Movement is about, you know what I'm saying? Bringing people together, one common cause, helping to push the culture forward, you know what I'm saying? Creating relationships with people that are like-minded, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like the Angry Fan Movement. So, like I said, big shout out to Trav, man. You got my number, I got your number, you know what I'm saying? We gon' correspond with each other and try to hit some more events out here on the West Coast whenever the schedule allows, man. So, shout out to everybody in the Angry Fan Movement. Shout out to the Cypher. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to Henny. Shout out to Caps. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to take your spot with no blogs or nothing, but I figured since I was at the event and it's out here on the West Coast, I'll do something for the people, you know what I'm saying, for the people in the group so they can see, you know, hear a recap or something about something before, you know, the footage drop, and you know what I'm saying? And in honor of Angry Fan, I did it in my garage too. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. One.